Hello, hello, hello. Happy long weekend to everybody. It has been a minute. If you haven't heard or if you don't know, I have relocated to Asia, left North America, taken a little bit of a digital detox and got into just a few life things and moving. Speaking of moving, let's find out what the fuck is going on in the market. When we are looking at what's going on, we always want to look at the money flow cycle, which is the total market cap, all the money in crypto. That will tell you what the markets are doing. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully see you all in a little bit, but let's dig into it. The total market flow, the total money flow rather, my apologies. Maybe a little bit awkward just getting everything going for the first little bit because it's all new systems, all new machines. But what are we looking at here is playing out like textbook. What we have is a cup and handle on the monthly. So if you're ever in doubt, zoom out. And this here, perfect cup and handle formation, we're looking at what normally happens when it comes around in September. Markets tend to always pull back as the average, and there could be a few reasons for that. Part of that could be kids going back to school, September. It's always a little more expensive for the students, for the parents. You get the bills from after the summer and what's going on, and how it all works and correlates together and things like that. But what we're seeing is a perfect cup and handle formation. We're looking at a descending wedge, which typically, if we can get a retest and then we're off, hopefully make a low and go. Now, that doesn't mean we will not have further down. As you can see, last month candle here, we definitely pulled all the way down into the 1.69 for the degens. What I always like to do first, take all the indicators off and then start looking with our tools. And let's look at some support and resistance levels. Obviously, here's our peak. Make sure these are set up properly. Thanks for bearing with me. If you do have any questions, feel free to hit them in the comments. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. And we are on the monthly, which we don't actually have lines for yet. So let's just change these lines to bright blue. For all those that don't know, I'll go through, answer any questions, and try to find out where we could see the market actually going and what's reasonable. And as I always say, we're going to kind of do this somewhat quick and dirty when we're on these levels. So as we can see, like I just said, we do have this ascending triangle. A month. Hopefully our internet doesn't play with us too much, and we'll go from there. So we are looking, when we add our indicators on, from December, we trend down pretty much since September. So heading down in this direction could be feasible that we come down to this level right here, which is the 1.962, and down in here isn't even out of the options. But on the seeing a on our micro bear haven't seen. Man, internet may be an issue. I apologize. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. Hopefully that doesn't come too much into play. We don't. If we and we're technical difficulties. I apologize. I am hardwired. I may have to upgrade the speed. I am at 600 megabytes a second, so I don't know why that's causing some problems. So when you're ever in doubt, zoom out. And what we're looking at here is a natural cup and handle. Three touches going on. We are still needing, which I believe we will be a little way forward from. That's on the monthly. Beautiful formation. Where are we now on the weekly? Oops. Bear with me. It's been a minute, fam. It's been a minute. Bear with me for sure. So same thing. We're seeing this candle formation on the weekly. Panel, and you can see we're holding right at the support right now, the weekly. You know, it's got 7 hours and just shy of 8 hours to go on this last candle of the weekly, and we definitely have which shouldn't be a surprise to many that we've been in this path. And traditionally in September, the market tends to go down. And I mean, it's a surprise to no one. Shouldn't be a surprise to anyone with what has been happening. I'm going to see if I can boost some internet here, guys. I'll try Wi-Fi and wired at the same time, see if that helps. So on the weekly, our support and resistance, and find out where we think this might go. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If it's any specific tokens, you can also ask about those. Honestly, my perception is new lows. You will want to be either out of the market looking for longs, or will probably be in a short-term shorting area. We're not looking, we're short-term bearish. The bull, we still have higher highs, higher lows. But after any halving and this time of the year, it's normal to have these pullbacks, and it's normal to expect them. It's normal to work with them. So let's have a quick look at where the support and resistance lies, and how low are we going to go? I don't think anybody really has the answer. We're going to look at the money flow cycle like we typically do, and then we're going to dig into Bitcoin unless anybody has any specific questions on anything. So we really want to hold this 1.97 weekly trend line right here. And you can just see how we bounced off it today and we've pulled back down. Our indicators, once we add them, if you're using FAOFC's indicators, you would have known on August 12th week candle that our micro bear fired. We know the market is going to come down. And as a result, we're seeing it. Will it continue to consolidate in this area? Ago, nobody knows, but nowhere near